Hello everyone, welcome to the Practice and Master Excel YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about conditional formatting. So I've created a practice file with 5 questions. So based on the questions, we would apply conditional formatting to the pivot tables. The link to this file would be in the description box below. Also, the solutions file would be in the link as well. So I would encourage you to download the practice file, try to practice on your own, and then if you have any issues, you can then make reference to the video. Or you could as well just watch the video till the end. So now let's begin. For the first question, we have a pivot table which consists of employee, sales, target, and the percentage of target made for each employee. The question says that we should apply icon set conditional formatting to the percentage target made column using the circle, diamond, and triangle icon sets. So how do we do this? We select the data, click on conditional formatting, look for icon sets. So there are different icon sets here, but for the purpose of this video, we would use this icon set. Now Excel automatically sets the rules for our icon set, but we don't want that because based on the question, we already know the rules that we want, right? So now how do we change the rules? We go back, we click on this, go back to conditional formatting, click on manage rules. We can see the conditional formatting we created here. So we click on edit rule. So in this part that has edit the rule description, this is where we can then change the rules. So back to our question, the first rule, the green circle, which is for those that exceed target, the value has to be greater than or equal to 101% or 1.01. So this is the green icon. When value is greater than or equal to, change this to number and set this as 1.01. Right? Now for the yellow one, value between 90% and 101%. So this has already set when less than 1.01 already set one of the conditions. So the other conditions is greater than or equal to, changes 90% is 0.9. So we set that. This one, the red one, goes automatically. So we click OK, click OK. And then as we can see, Excel has applied the rules that we set. So Alice has a green because target is 118. Diana has a red because target is 51%. Henry has a yellow because target is 97%. For the second question, we have a table of employees and sales. The question says, use top and bottom rows conditional formatting on the sales column to A, highlight the top 25% of sales with green fill, B, highlight the top 25% of sales with red fill. So starting from A, so what do? We select the sales column, click conditional formatting, look for top/bottom rows. So we start with, so here you can see top 10 items, top 10%, and some other values. We can also see bottom 10%. Let's start with the top 10%. We select this, we change it to 25 since we're looking for the top 25%, and then we fill it with green fill according to the question. Click OK. Now to do the B part, which is highlighting the bottom 25% of sales with red fill, we select this again, click conditional formatting, click top/bottom row, click bottom 10%, change 10 to 25, fill with the red fill, and we click OK. So if you look at the table, you can see that Excel has highlighted the top 25%, which is like the top two sales, and also the least 25%, which is the least two sales. For the third question, we have a table with the region and the sales in each region for each month. For instance, in the East, this is the sale in January, February, and March. In the North, same thing. And then in all the regions, this is the sale in January. All the regions is the sale for February. All the regions is the sale for March. And then this is the total sale for each region. So we want to highlight the sales by region. So now the question says we have A, highlight the January to March data column, which is this one, using color scales conditional formatting. Then apply a green gradient color scale. The highest value should have the darkest green fill color and the lowest value should have the lightest green fill color. So what do? We select the data, go to conditional formatting, go to color scales, and then we want to apply a green gradient scale, which is this one. So we click on this, right? So as we can see, the highest sales has the darkest green fill, like the question says, and the lowest sales, which is in the west in February, has the lightest green fill. Now for the B part of the question, it says that we should highlight the total sales column, which is this column, using a 3-color scale. So apply a 3-color scale where the minimum total sales is filled with very light gray, middle value is filled with light blue, and the maximum total sales is filled with medium dark blue. So how do we do this? We click on the total sales, go to conditional formatting, go to color scales, click on more rows, right? If you look at the edit the row description, we can see format style to colors. So we click on 3-color scale, then we set the colors that we want. So minimum total sales according to the color should be very light gray. So this is minimum. So color, we pick the lightest gray, which is this one. The midpoint should be filled with light blue. So I would go with this color. Then the highest value should be the medium dark blue. So we then set this. I mean, at the end of the day, you can set whatever colors you want, right? But for the sake of this video, this is what we have. So yes, so all the changes have been made. So if you look at the total sales column, you can see that the highest value has the darkest fill, while the lowest sales value has the lightest fill. For the fourth question, we have a pivot table of the employee and the employee rating. So the question says we should use data bars to highlight the employee rating column. Set the minimum value to 1 and the maximum value to 5. Length of the data bar should represent the rating, with 1 being the shortest bar and 5 being the longest. So how do we do this? We click on the employee rating data, click on conditional formatting, find the data bars, click on more rows. You could click on any of these, but if we click on any of these, it will not give us the minimum value and maximum value we want. Instead, it will use the values in the data. So for us to set our values, we'll click on more rows. In edit the row description tab, we go to minimum, change it to number so that we can set our number. So minimum number is 1, click 1, go to maximum, go to number, maximum number is 5. So this means that the bar would run between 1 to 5. Then we can set the fill of the bar, so I can change this to like a lighter blue color, and then we click OK. So as you can see, the bar has automatically adjusted based on the rules that we set. For the final question, we have a table with employee, deals closed, employee rating, number of tasks completed, and the percentage of target achieved. Now, in this case, we're going to be highlighting the employees. We want to highlight the top performers, which is the high performers, and the low performers, right? So let's read the question. So for A, highlight with green fill high performers in column T using a formula. So apply conditional formatting to highlight cells where deals closed is greater than 42, employee rating is greater than or equal to 4, number of tasks completed is greater than or equal to 150, percentage target achieved or met is greater than or equal to 105. So how do we do this? We select the column that we want to highlight, right? Click on conditional formatting, click on new rows, click on use a formula to determine which cells to format, right? And then we build our formula here. So you must always start from equal to. So we have four conditions, and for all these four conditions to be factored in, we need to use the and function. So use the and function, and then we need to then build the formula. So I says deals close is greater than 42. Deals close is column E, the first value is column U, the first value is U5. So when Excel is doing this, it does this row by row. So this is why we need to start from the first value so that Excel can then go down to the next row, right? So the dollar sign is just so that the formula doesn't shift. So this close greater than 42, comma, employee rating V, so that will be V5 greater than or equal to 4. Number of tasks completed is W, so um, over again, W greater than or equal to 150. The last one, percentage target achieved is X. Oh, I missed the 5. W5 greater than or equal to 150. And then for the final one, X5 greater than or equal to 105%. So with this, we build the formula, just looking at it to be sure that we considered everything. Then the next thing we need to do is to format it. So since we want a green fill, go to fill, click green or any color you might want. I will say okay and then click okay. So it has highlighted our top performers, which are Alice and Frank, right? Now for the B part of the question, highlight with red fill the low performance in that column using this condition. So we apply a new rule, select the data, new rule, use a formula to determine, and then we build this formula. This would be a very similar formula to the previous one. The only thing is the conditions are going to change. So this clause is still U. So U5 less than or equal to 42, comma, employee rating V5 less than 4, comma, number of tasks completed W5 less than 100, comma, percentage target achieved less than 90, X5 less than 90%. Close it. Build the formula. The next thing is to format it. So we can format this with like red. Maybe we could just go with this. We'll say okay and okay. So we can see Diana and Isabella are the worst performers. We've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you have some Excel functions that you want me to create a practice file for and also to show the solutions, please add it in the comment section below and I'll do that. Thank you.